Today I'm making an axe, and I started with some 4140 steel, which is a mid-carbon alloy with a little bit of chromium in it to help stiffen it up, and I started by making a tall rectangular billet before going to the 24-ton press to punch a hole in it. Then I press a drift into the eye, which expands it and supports it while I use this spring fuller to draw out the width of the cheeks. Wider cheeks gives the wooden handle a better hold on the axe, keeping the head from coming loose as readily. Then I use this handy little cone-shaped fuller to simultaneously taper and widen the axe bit. If I just use the edge of the dies like you see me doing here, it would end up too long and not wide enough. I ended up trimming the bit down anyways with my shear, and then I used a special axe drift that I made with a teardrop shape to further expand and shape the eye. Sometimes it takes some finagling, hitting the drift at some funny angles in order to get the eye straight so that the handle won't stick out crooked. After forging some chamfers into the hammering end of the axe, it was ready to cool down and go to the grinder to get some refinement. I also radiused the bottom of the eye so that when the handle squishes in, it doesn't splinter out any of the wood. The customer wanted both a name and cattle brand stamped into the axe, so we did just that. I heat treated it by quenching the edge in oil and then used a grinding disc to shine up the bit so I could watch the temper colors as the heat wicked back towards the edge. A golden color like that describes a temperature of about 400 degrees. After polishing the edge, I moved on to taking a store-bought hickory axe handle and reshaping it to my liking. I completed the handle with a gunstock walnut wedge and rubbed on some boiled linseed oil and turpentine, and now it's ready for everything from cutting down the trees to butchering the chickens.